Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the White Sox hosting the Red Sox, and the Red Sox are minus 162 on the money line. The White Sox are plus 136. The over-under is at 7.5 runs. The Red Sox laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 110, meaning if you bet them that way, they got to win by 2 or more. And the White Sox getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 130, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you'd win. They lose by 1 run, you win. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to first pitch tomorrow. Fitz pitched once against the White Sox last year. 5 innings, 2/3, 2 runs. It wasn't earned. They lost 7-2. He struck out 2. Perez pitched once against the Red Sox last year. 4 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned. They lost 6-1, and he struck out 7. And he was not a White Sox last year. I believe he did that as a Padre. Now, understand, and I say this in the videos for the bad teams and for the really good teams, the really good teams lose 30 to 35% of their games every season, and the bad teams win 30 to 35% of their games. And I say that as the White Sox crushed the Red Sox today 11-1. Lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be for the Red Sox: Duran, Devers, Bregman, Refsnyder, Story, Cassis, Campbell, Narvaez, and then Rafaela. And then for the White Sox, Mayton, Robert, Vaughn, Thies, Vargas, Slater, Taylor, Sosa, and Medrath. I apologize if I mispronounce someone's name. Some of these names are very unfamiliar for me. It's supposed to be 53 degrees with 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. I suggest that you check multiple places to see what the weather is supposed to be like, because some places will say 8, some places will say 7. Swish Analytics is pretty good. Gives you a breakdown like hourly for what the weather is supposed to be like for the game, and it's supposed to be relatively calm. Head-to-head, the White Sox are 6-4 against the Red Sox in their last 10. The White Sox have beaten the Red Sox the last 2 times they played them. The home team is 5-5. The underdog has won the last 2. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line and on the run line. There have been 2 one-run games in their last 10. The over-under is 5-5, and the over 7.5 runs is 6-4. And I know this is a video that not a lot of people are going to watch because of the matchup. The one matchup that Fitz pitched against the White Sox I gave you. And for Perez, the last start that he did was as a member of the Pirates against the Red Sox. And his last 3, on average, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3.3 runs, 2.3 of which were earned, 5.7 strikeouts per game, 3.3 walks per game, no home runs, 62.3 pitches per game, 12.9 pitches per inning. The last 2 games that he pitched against the Red Sox, he struck out 7 batters, and that was in 2024 and 2022. I'm going to take the White Sox again here. I'll take the White Sox on the money line. I will take the White Sox getting the runs, and I'm going to go under. And like I said, sometimes bad teams play good teams or decent teams well, and the White Sox could just be one of those teams that they match up well against the Red Sox. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.